GM, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's good to be back. Good to have a big amount of energy. Good to be back at home, Craig. We got Telegram going off. Hold on, let me turn that off. Mute the tab. It's good to be back at the home setup as always. This is just comfy. This is what I love. It's so good, and I don't feel like shit today, so that's a good thing. Craig, mate, how are you going on this fine Tuesday morning, mate? Wait, what is happening? Can you hear me now? What? What? So my Twitter's...
Can you hear me live now, Greeny?
Yeah, I got you now. Can you hear me now?
It's so delayed.
What is going on? Hold on. Hold on.
This is so weird. I can hear you, but the delay's like crazy, bro. I'm about 30 seconds behind you.
Okay, let me just like close everything then.
Maybe I should jump back in. Should I jump out and back in?
I don't know. Hold on. I feel like... Hold on,
yeah,
chat.
I'll jump out, bro.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's you? I mean, it's Twitter. I've also... Okay, I don't know what is going on. My Twitter is also not connecting properly, but I'm live on Twitter, so I don't know what's going on. Can you guys hear me on chat? No, okay. And Craig, what is happening? Can people confirm with me, please, on chat? Can hear you on YouTube. You can hear us both on YouTube. Thank you very much. What about, because on Restream's just rugging us right now. X. Okay, C Willie says yes as well to me. Okay, that's good. Thank you, C Willie. Okay, well, thanks, guys. Hopefully Craig comes out. I don't know if it was on his end or if it was on my end. Okay, let's see if it works now. So everyone could hear me, Craig. So I don't know if it was like on you. Can you hear me? Are you good? I think it's you.
Yeah, we're good now. We're good now.
Okay, so I don't know what, dude. It's also Restream's rugging me. I'm live, or we are live on Twitter, but it's not telling me numbers. So, dude, Restream, get stuff, bro. It's marking us around.
Shit, I was like, what the hell is happening? It was so delayed. Like, it was like I was watching you 30 seconds later, and then I could see your mouth moving, but then the sound would come through so late. I was like, what the? Anyway, GM, everyone. Sorry about that technical difficulty. We are live. Hopefully we're live on Abstract. I'll just go there and
yeah, no, people confirm me on Abstract, people confirm on Twitter. Kick is showing live viewers, and Twitter have said yes, I can hear you on Twitter as well. So yeah, and YouTube as well. So yeah, dude, I don't know. Well, GM, everyone, sorry about that. I don't know. Like, it's, dude, this platform can be so frustrating sometimes. Like, come on, man. Like, you have one job. Why does it change from yesterday compared to last week? And now it's like it's rugging us. It's rugging us essentially. So it's not showing me viewers on X, so I don't know how many people will be watching X. But if I come to X, we're all live there, so that works. So that's cool.
Yeah, I live there. Okay, cool.
Anyways, yeah, mate, how you going on this fine Tuesday morning?
I am good. So I'm just muting all my tabs now. Now I'm getting echoes. Yeah, I'm good, dude. Woke up to a shitload of blood though, man.
Yes.
Wow.
We'll break that down. We will break that down.
Portfolio's looking a little bit down, as you would expect. I'm sure everyone's kind of I don't know if anyone's would be up at the moment, right? But yeah, dude, little dip gets the blood flowing, doesn't it? So yeah, lots to talk about. Bitcoin dipping, everything dipping. Yeah, how are you, dude? How are you feeling today after yesterday?
Yeah, better, mate. Obviously too many drinks, mixed drinks Sunday night didn't really sit well with me, unfortunately. So look, I really should just give it away. I really, even though I'm about to go overseas for weddings and we got to meet up next week, it's just not good for you. Like, alcohol is just seriously not good for you in any way, shape, or form. So generally, I always say this though, but like, I generally should really try and just step away from it. It would be just a healthy decision. I think in life for a lot of people, to be honest. So
yeah, it would. It's hard to do though, right? When you're out socially.
Well, yeah, and like, it's not like I don't not like having a beer or like a cocktail, for example. It's just when you have too many or you mix them too much and all that sort of stuff. So, dude, okay, I don't know what is going with tech, but like, the home camera is just turned on this morning. What? Like, what is going on today? I'm like, my dog, I just got a notification that my dog's moving. I'm like, well, why is the camera on? It shouldn't be on. Like, I haven't put it on. Anyways, we're all good here. We're back. Hey, it's still the same old Greeny and Craig. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Do technical difficulties this morning, but we'll take a look at we'll take a look at the full market because, yeah, as Craig said, we're waking up to a bloodbath. Yeah, my wife literally just texted me and said, "What's going on?"
Oh, with your house or with the stream?
No, with the camera that we have.
Oh, did she see it going off as well?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I text her. It's all good. Yeah. Anyways, put the Madogo on. Yeah, you are right, man. But you get engagement, bloody. If you change okay, you can't change your PFP because it ruins you for a few days, and then it ruins you for like the coming week. So like, you just can't do that. So I would love to support the boys. They've got a big announcement. I think tomorrow, isn't it? So yeah, a big shout out to them. They've been building for a long time. So yeah, I think they got an announcement tomorrow from those guys. Yeah, Ria says, I quit booze a year ago. Best move ever. I like that move. Plenty of people I know, no longer drink as well. So interesting times. But yeah, market, Craig, how are you feeling, mate? A big corrective wave. Like, honestly, I think people don't realize Ethereum went up 2.5x. BTC went up 67% in about a 3 or 4 month period of time. We need pullbacks. We need pullbacks.
Yeah, we did. A lot of people saying F alcohol. Yeah, dude. Not real surprising. And going by the fib levels, kind of moving kind of as predicted. It's not a surprise. It's just the timing of it. But then I think the timing of it is always a surprise. In some ways, market pullbacks, it always kind of still feels, I don't know. It's always, it's an interesting thing to come to terms with mentally. Like you got to teach yourself over time that it's a positive thing, or not even that it's a positive, that it's a nothing thing. In that it's just the market makes a move, and then it's up to you to react to how you feel. So the market's just doing what it's always done, but your emotions change.
Correct, because of your bags, right? Because of your bags.
Correct.
So did you take profit? Did you take any profit over the past couple of weeks, Greg?
Over the last couple of weeks, no. I bought over the last couple of. I bought a little. I've been buying Bitcoin, as you know, and abstract memes. So no, I didn't take profit, but I didn't have a lot. I could have taken profit. The things that I had to take profit in, I wasn't ready. E.g., NFTs.
Correct.
Big.
Let's talk about that because I want to. Hold on, we'll shout out to OKX before we do jump in and chat about that. But I want to talk about NFTs. I want to talk about abstract. I want to talk about majors. I want to talk about Memecoins. I want to talk about altcoins. I want to talk about all these sorts of things. But before we do that, let's big shout out to our partners, OKX Australia guys, or OKX in general. You can sign up anywhere around the world. Okay, the link is in the description down below using Craig or my link. Both goes to the same cause. But basically, you get $75 for free when you sign up. Okay, you can do everything on this exchange. You can really onboard your fiat, which is super easy. You can earn on the platform. You can also trade on there. Okay, it's fantastic, safe platform, as I've said previously, one of the safest in the world. Super easy to use, super clean, and I'll be having our OKX event next week. Literally in a week, we'll be live this afternoon. Well, this time next afternoon, next Tuesday, should be a banger IRL. If you want the link to come and join us, let us know, and we can send that through to you as well. But massive shout out to OKX for being a very easy partner to work with, but also a very trusted exchange. And that's why we're happy to partner with them, guys, and give this opportunity to you because we only use the best in the industry. So, yeah, massive shout out to them. But, Craig, mate, blood everywhere, mate. Blood on the streets. Blood, blah, blah. Look at the blood. Blood, 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 blood.
Yeah, it's been a while, since you've seen it like that. I was like, fuck, it's a lot.
I know, big pullbacks. I like it, though. I like red. Red excites me because green doesn't excite me because I can't get good entries, right? So red excites me. I want to ask so you just mentioned before ETFs, Ethereum NFTs were something that you not regret, but is there something that you regret not selling?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think that this is it. I don't think we've seen the top. Famous last words. I said the same in 21 though. But a little bit of difference of experience under the belt. I had 3 months under my belt then, whereas now I've got 4 and a bit years. So it's a bit different. Yeah. I fucking hope it's a bit different. But no, it's definitely not the nicest feeling. Do I regret not taking the profits on those NFTs? Probably the one thing I regret is I didn't set my Moonbird Mythics price up early enough to sell. So I didn't get my 2,100 exit I wanted on my 850 entry. which I did set up later, and I missed it by a fucking whisker. I missed it by like $50, and then it's dipped now. So I'm like, fuck. So maybe you could call that regret, but at the same time, I don't think this is the top of NFTs.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen the top of Bitcoin. I don't think we've seen the top of alts. I think what it means, though, it just means time's getting shorter and shorter, and the runway's getting shorter and shorter. And I can't make the mistake I just made. So on the Mythics, I can't make that mistake too many more times.
Yeah.
So that's the stress for me. The stress isn't that I'm not going to get to sell it again. And now I'm like, okay, where I thought I might have 3 to 5 exits, maybe I've got 2 to 3 now.
Yeah.
On NFTs. But I could be completely wrong, and we could have many exits on these. These just gigapump. But yeah, I just want to make sure I've exited out of all this shite by Q2 next year, probably. Q1, Q2.
Look,
so, do you agree? Do you regret that?
Yeah, the one I do wish I sold was my little pudgy, to be honest.
Yeah, same. That's the other. Actually, yeah, the Mythic and my little.
Yeah, like
just those two.
I was, as you said, I had a psychological. I had 10 grand for a little pudgy, and I think they got to 8.1. Was it 8.1? I was like, oh, it's not quite where I want it to be. Even though that's like a 3-4x, I think from my entry. I think I got in at like
and you're like, fuck, I was greedy. What was it?
I got in at 1 ETH, and I think ETH was only like 2K and a little bit maybe when I got it. So that it was a 3-4x. I was like, oh, this is the thing too. Like Craig, I bought my pudgy for 11.5 ETH, I'm pretty sure, but I'm still up 2x in US dollars. Like that's the thing you got to remember, guys, too. It's like a lot of people are like, oh, ETH value's down. Well, yeah, but ETH is up like tremendously. So technically, I'm still very much in profit with my pudgy penguin, like 20 grand, same as you. Moonbirds, I actually don't know what my USD entry is. I need to work that out. But I'm still up in ETH on my 3 Moonbird purchases. Little pudgies, I am still up in ETH and USD. So I'm still up 2.5x. So it's probably the one. The reason I want to sell is just because like you gotta ebb and flow. You gotta take profits. You can't just bag hold everything forever. That's unfortunately not how you walk away with money. Do I think these have another rally? I do agree with Craig. I do. I think we're just seeing a bit of a correction, right? Like and whatnot. It's so funny. I saw I'm gonna call him out. I saw Eli put a post up about being an emotional trader or something. Like if your group chats are super emotional, leave these group chats, move somewhere else. I know he's engagement farming too much now. He needs to stop, to be honest. I'm gonna tell him that tomorrow. I'm gonna tell him. He put this post out, and then I was like, should I just like literally screenshot the last couple messages he sent to us, Craig, and just say sorry, what?
Imagine you just see Craig left the group chat with you, me, and him.
Yes, we should do that.
Just left, not even a word said, just left.
I mean, good on him. Like he's trying to grow his Twitter presence and stuff, and you gotta be that sort of person sometimes on the timeline. But it was just such a funny, like, I'll find the tweet. And like, if you literally look in our group chat, the last 2 or 3 messages he sent is exactly that. And I was like, bro, what?
Yeah, he is. He's definitely an emotional trader.
Without a doubt. So
I am in some ways, but he's earlier on in the journey, I'd say. He reminds me of me earlier in my journey, my crypto journey.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of me, actually. I just didn't have thankfully, I didn't have a Twitter presence when I was that green. So I'm not saying he shouldn't. It's not what I'm saying.
It's good to grow in public. I do agree. Yeah. I mean, so big shout out to him. I'm not sure if he's watching. He just interviewed Farouk this morning, so that was cool. So he bloody stole Farouk. I was literally going to DM Farouk like this week.
Farouk's a great guy to have on. Obviously had some great interviews, been in the industry a long time, obviously got cool cats. He's in the videos pouring milk on himself in 21. Crypto icon. When I entered in 21, Farouk was fucking everywhere, man. Minting NFTs left, right, and center. So I saw his come up as well. I'm waiting for I remember the Saudis, actually. I remember in 21, 22, everyone cracked the shits because Farouk dumped all his Saudi NFTs.
I remember.
He dumped like 30 for one, like they were like 1 ETH each, and Farouk just sold 30 in a row, all his aloe. So the blockchain. I got a good memory. So I remember that shit. But I don't give a fuck. I didn't have Saudis, but just makes me laugh. We're on the same trajectory, actually.
He is in my chat. He says that's not engagement farming, bro. I know what engagement farming is, bro. I know what it is. I know how to do it. I've seen you doing it. Don't you deny this. Okay, don't you deny this. Yeah, look, he said, wait, okay. Eli, no, wait. I think you mean the people in abstract. Yeah, okay. That was a broad tweet, but you mean people in abstract group chats are like bridging off abstract. Well, so be it. Who cares, bro? I don't give a shit. I care about me and I care about my community. That's who I care about. Like,
people are bridging off, he's saying.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, it's again. We could tap into that. I saw another guy. Oh, I'm like the culture on abstract is blah blah blah. I was like, shut up, bro. Like you're just trying to get clout on Twitter. This guy's got 210K followers. He's still trying to get clout. It's like, bro, shut up. Like,
it hasn't had time to form culture yet, man. Like
exactly.
What do you mean? It's been like 3 months and you want culture? Like culture takes years, man.
Yeah.
But TVL's down slightly.
What do you mean? Oh, is it? Yeah, is it? What's it at? 60, 55 or something?
It was 55 and now it's 50.
Yeah, I mean, like it's they're still building.
I don't know, man. That's all right.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this person says I can tell when I can tell when guys know what they're talking about it. I like us. Okay, I think that's what he means. But
either that or not. Yeah, look, the times like this are always interesting. Just psychologically, my mental state, the timeline's mental state, the engagements with people are different. People get a bit more aggressive on the timeline, a bit mean now. Everyone's a bit snappy.
Or people are getting an ego, Craig. Do you see my tweet?
Yeah, people are getting an ego, and that's because we're in, what do you call it? The winner's curse, where everyone who's made a call is correct for a certain amount of time. This is Craig in 21 when I had every altcoin. I thought it was a genius because they all 5-10x'd. And I remember thinking how smart I was. And, why didn't I get into crypto sooner? And everyone's so stupid not following me into this. And look at my dumb mates working their job and blah, blah, blah. And then 3 months later, everything dumped. And I was humbled greatly. It's sort of that time in the run now. It's actually quite an annoying time in a way because it's just, we do it as well. I get it. And, it's receipts and, I told you guys so, like that. But you just get a lot of it. And you get a lot of the engagement farmers and a lot of the guys coming out going, look, I called this at 100K and it went up to 50 million. Come join my TG group chat for free. It's that stage of the cycle. So don't join free Telegram group chats, guys. Be careful of those.
Or they'll start a paid group now when it's like it's so easy, as you just said, Craig, to make money in a market like now. Okay. These guys shorting? I promise you they aren't, because they don't know how to trade and they just bought something that went up and they got lucky, right? Like, this is why it's important to vet who you are actually associating with on the timeline and the groups, okay? And something like us, GTG's been going strong for 2 years since the bear market. We were making money in the bear market, okay, before any of these laughs are even known on the timeline. So, yeah, always important to do that. But, yeah, anyway, someone wanted money to come on our stream, and I said, get absolutely stuffed, mate.
Wild, eh?
And then he unfollowed me. I was like, bro, you are pathetic. And he called me emotional. I was like, homie, you got a long way to go about life, let alone crypto Twitter, but bro, life. So people are getting a big head now. It's interesting. It's interesting. These people on the timeline who would just think they're God in a way, in DMs, in other group chats and stuff, they are dickheads. So just be safe out there, guys, because unfortunately, a lot of people aren't, I'm going to say, like Craig and I, who are actually here for your benefit and trying to help you guys and educate you. Okay. Unfortunately, they're here to max extract and get their bags up as much as possible. So do your own research, guys. Always be careful. There are some idiots out there. Craig, what's your buying level for BTC and ETH and Sol? Are you interested? Are you have you got spare liquidity? Talk to me about all this.
Yeah.
What's going through your head right now?
Buy level on BTC, next one for me would be about 109. About where we are now, to be honest. I could.
Yeah, you're like 109. I was like,
now.
Here you go, mate. Here you go.
Thing is, I bought yesterday, so it's about the same price. So a little bit more. I bought a little bit higher yesterday, but at the same time, I'm not going to keep accruing at the bottom of this level. Luxter wants some alpha. I'll give you some.
Stop the negativity, bro. We're giving you alpha about people in the space.
Yeah. So here's some alpha for you. Bitcoin, I like this level. Failing this though, geez, man, I'd be looking closer towards about the 104, 103, and then around the 99.
Yeah.
I don't really want to see 99. I don't want to see 104 either. But what I want and what I'm going to get, two different things. Buy levels, I'd say now. I did buy yesterday, which is more or less the same price now. So, hey, that's Boots. That's Boot who commented. Good show. What's up, my bro? Knowledgeable guy. It's another Australian, actually. That buy levels, yeah, here. ETH I haven't looked at, Greeny, but we can. What's your buy levels on Bitcoin? Where are you buying?
Yeah, I do saying every day rather than trying to time it, Craig, because we have noticed a few dumps during the Aussie night, so I can't really like time that. So for me, I was like, look, I've said some. Actually, I might have some buy orders. I need to actually go double check. I have some low buy orders all the way to 75K, I think, just in case. But yeah, I'm just DCing every day. That way it removes anything specifically for me on BTC. I think, honestly, this is a genius opportunity right now. Like, I think this will age so well. Well, everyone's focused on Ethereum and Solana, all that. I'm quietly accumulating BTC every day to try and get back to my 1+ Bitcoin. And I generally think and I've said this before, unless Bitcoin goes to 150K, I probably am happy to kind of hodl it. I generally because again, my IRL life might shift. However, if I do want to buy a house, I'll probably have to sell it, right? But yeah. I'm quietly accumulating Bitcoin while the focus is not on it specifically. And I think that'll age very well. How low does it go? Be prepared. It could go to 93K. Yeah. Okay, be prepared for that. Like, a lot of people always bull post. What about bear posting? Keeping it real, okay? So there's liquidity down here that we could easily go and touch, okay? Like all this, okay? We could go touch that. We could go touch this big gap here that we haven't touched, okay? So like we could easily go sub 100K in this move. Whether we do or not, who knows, okay? There's this, we're coming into, this order block over here and there's previous highs, okay? There's previous high as well. So this is probably the first level we might see a bit of support. And on the daily, we are bottomed. But come and have a look at the weekly, and oh goodness me, we are we're well below the pivot. Momentum to the downside, volatility. If volatility expands, which is this green and blue line that changes. When's the last time that we had volatility? It doesn't really show, but because it's on the weekly, yeah. Maybe I need to go on this one. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. So if you have a move where volatility expands, so this line goes to like here, like this, okay, red, where it goes like this, and you dump at the same time. Oh goodness me, we dump. So just keep an eye on volatility here as momentum moves down, because I like where the price is heading as in terms of where we could potentially go. Now, again, for those people, I got stopped on my short break even whilst I was away over the weekend. But basically, like, we've lost the support. A few things, we've lost the support here, okay. That's the support since 74K. We've lost that support. We had nearly a bearish retest, but we didn't. This is where I got stopped out of break even, literally about here. So we nearly had a bearish retest. Usually what I love to see is that retest here, rejection, and then resistance, but we front run that lower high, still lower high here on the daily time frame, okay? And naturally, that is a rejection technically as well below previous support. Okay, this is your trend. As soon as you break the trend, okay, you want to get back above it, and we haven't got back above it. So for me, Greg, I become very interested. 106. Give me 106. Give me 99. Give me 99, baby. Give me 99. So
99 will be crazy. I think I was going to say before, probably a pretty good time to show OKX as well. For people, one of the things you just mentioned was catching those low bids. One of the things I was going to mention on the show the other day was people might say, "Oh, guys, why use an exchange?" Right? That would be one of the questions, and I'd ask that same question as well. Why the fuck would you use an exchange? Not your keys, not your crypto. One of the reasons you would use an exchange is to have auto buys set or buy limits. So say you wanted that 99, you could go to somewhere like OKX, you could set your buy limit, set it for 99, set the amount you're going to buy. You can go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and if it's tapped it, you're like jackpot. And I did this a lot successfully through the bear and through the bull using another exchange, but I haven't used one in a while, only because there weren't great buying opportunities in Bitcoin. I didn't need an exchange, and I was actually more selling manually, which is probably a bit silly over the last few months. Long story short, for those who didn't know, some exchanges run something called Know Your Transaction, which is really weird. So it's not KYC, it's not Know Your Customer, it's Know Your Transaction. And I bought OTC Bitcoin. So that exchange, actually, I won't name and shame because some people work with them. They have that, and they held my Bitcoin.
Well, and to add a point to that, they're non-KYC.
You could approve, you could buy. So here's what they wanted: proof of income, proof of finances, and they wanted me to prove I actually bought that crypto and I could afford to fund it. And it's like, motherfuckers, I just bought Bitcoin OTC. There's nothing illegal about that. And you're going to put a pause on fucking 30K US of my money?
Yeah.
So I had to send them all this info. Long story short, so be careful about that, guys. But so be careful if you buy OTC Bitcoin, it can get flagged by exchanges. And I can see why. Yeah. I can see why, but but anyway, that was real weird. So I hadn't used an exchange for a while, but one of the benefits to using one is obviously the fact you can catch these lower bids. So I'm going to set a bunch of money over to OKX today because it's that time in the market. I agree with you where there's massive opportunity now in Bitcoin, and if you can catch that 99 dip, that there, dude, could be a ripper trade if it heads towards 150. Especially with size. I'm talking about with size here. I'm not necessarily going to send $100 over to OKX to try and catch. I mean, maybe that's a stupid comment. Everyone's size is different. That's what she said. But long story short, I think if you're going to go in with a bit of size, you need an exchange to catch those what they call stink bids or whatever. So I mean, I could have copped one today, really. What did it dip to? Oh, not much lower, but 109. But sometimes you don't get times to rebuy those. So that's my move anyway, Greeny, is I'm going to send some money over there and I'm going to set up just for panic, when people panic. Because I'm starting to smell panic on the timeline a little bit, just a little bit, which is actually a good thing, dude.
I agree.
Like, what's the fear and greed at the moment?
Yeah, it's actually neutral, I'm pretty sure. So
neutral, okay.
No, very well, good point. And I want to add a point here. I know a lot of people don't want a KYC, but that is a reason that Craig's issue and why he got flagged on this exchange is because it was non-KYC. So like, hold on, are you washing money? What are you doing here? Like blah blah blah. Whereas if they know like
who you are.
Exactly. If they know who you are, how much money you're talking about, because you actually can click a few things to say that, right? Sometimes KYC is actually a bloody good thing because it also allows you to move with size. Okay. So yeah, each their own. And I know David's comment here saying setting limit orders on Jupiter through Phantom Wallet. Which, sure, you own your own Phantom Wallet, but bro, Jupiter will rinse you for fees. Trust me. Have a look at the fee compared to like many exchanges, other platforms out there. It'll rinse you. It'll rinse you with fees. So just be careful on there as well. Personally. So yeah, I do like that. I like 106 Craig 99. They become very interest for me in terms of where I look for longs and look for potentially good potential spot buys as well. So again, we could go lower. Okay, we could go lower. We could go all the way to 85. We could go to 85. Be prepared.
Imagine the timeline at 85. Oh my God. It'll be bear market calls, eh? I think if we break below 100, I reckon morale will break. I almost feel like market makers will send it there to break people, eh? You wonder how many people, I hear David. You wonder how many people have been trapped at the highs, like with Ethereum and things like that. People buying the all-time high now got caught with a pullback quite quickly after all-time high, because obviously quite often people would chase. I'm rambling, but I just wonder what the market makers are going to do.
I agree. But I feel like a lot of people have been sidelined to this move recently. Like no one called ETH when we were talking about it. No one really was in Bitcoin for that latest rally either. So a lot of people are still holding a lot of stuff from
I'd say.
Like Farcoin. I know, like I respect Farok very much so, but he's holding Farcoin, and bro, this chart looks not good. This chart looks horrendous. Like, I'm sorry, bro. It's lost support now as well from this range. I mean, like, you can't even say that it's like holding the bottom of this like sort of area. It's now officially lost that level. So yeah, look,
not ideal.
No, you gotta take profits, guys. Like, I know, not financial advice, but come on, man. Like, you gotta take profits. Get your initials out at least. I put a tweet up this morning saying the best trades are when you can get your initials out, and then it's the house's money. You can do whatever the hell you like. Okay, so these are sort of things that you need to do as well. Listening from Brizzy, appreciate it, Fish. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Give him a shout out. Go the boys. Shout them a meat pie, lads. What's Boot saying? We should normalize selling listed memes on a sex because it can be direct to fiat versus taking a cut.
That's exactly so, Boot. That's what I do actually. I tried. That's why I moved away from the trenches as soon as Trump launched Memecoin. It was like so obvious that it was just manipulators bad, liquidity was bad. So I moved away. So I only generally swing trade meme coins on futures potentially, or on a spot exchange where I know I can sell back to fiat. Because I agree with that. Because otherwise, I think this is a big lesson too. Is like a lot of people will, like you say, Craig. A lot of people will sell, say, Filecoin, right, into Solana. But then they'll hold Solana and Solana will keep going down, right? So until you stable up or until you put it into your fiat, which I know wow.swoosh actually put out a post about this as well. Like it's not realized gains. It's not realized profit until it's sitting in fiat, probably in your bank account, let alone an exchange or something like that or a wallet, right? So
I don't think it's profit until I'm the same, until you've got, either I would say until it's Bitcoin on a ledger in cold storage where you can't fucking lose it, or it's somewhere like, yes, in the bank, whereby if the bank calls me and say, Craig, you owe us 30 grand for your mortgage, I can actually pay them. Like there's no point me saying to the bank, oh, don't worry, I've got heaps of Mogcoin. They're not going to really give a fuck about the amount of Mog or Pepe I have. They don't even really care about the Bitcoin I have at the moment. They don't want me having it, but they also don't loan against it yet.
Maybe in 10 years they'll care about it, Craig. They'll care about it in 10 years.
They'll care about it soon, man. It's going to take all their jobs. But yeah, anywho, so Pengu, this is probably, we spoke about it yesterday. This and Bitcoin are probably my, these tickle my fancy greatly. Pengu and Bitcoin. I think these are the winners for this cycle. And I think they will continue to win this cycle until the chart says otherwise. But I think words that people can use still are probably macro bull market. Probably people should still be using. I don't think. Anyway, let's go through the technicals on this.
Well, yeah, but I put a tweet out last night saying I would love a higher low to hold here, because if that shows me that structure is now maintaining this level, then I'm more interested at looking for longs, looking to take a position here spot. And my stop loss would be below these lows, right? And that gives you a nice risk to reward back to these highs and hopefully higher. So, however, if it can't hold this level, right, which is about what, 2.8 cents, like, we probably come back to 2.5 cents all the way down to 2 cents, depending on what BTC does as well. Like if BTC goes to 99K, Pengu's probably going to go to 2 cents, right? Like these are the sort of things you need to understand that. And I think there's a big thing too. Like a lot of people don't understand, like, sure, you will have very, very like minority times where there's something that is pumping while the rest of the market is correcting. But 99% of the time, the market corrects as a whole and everything is correlated to Bitcoin, right? I was chatting to GTG about this morning. Basically, like, why are we pulling back? Well, okay, a whale's hold money. Sick.
No, you should have. I don't think
it's not that. It's got nothing to do with that guy. Okay, so anyone that's worried about that, that's not literally how it works.
That's how it works. The banks would all go buy Bitcoin and then dump at the same time and collapse it. They would have done that 5 years ago.
Exactly. It's got nothing to do with that person. They just took profit before everybody else did.
It's what I said the other week on stream, and I said I think MicroStrategy will be used as the black swan event for crypto. One of the reasons why I said that is because humans, what we do to have control in our lives, of the illusion of control, is we need to create reasons for things happening.
Correct.
What I mean by that is in the old days, we used to come up with reasons why the sun rose and set. And in New Zealand, there's legends of the god bringing the sun up, Maui, whatever, like we created gods to try and explain how the sun came up.
To give us a bigger, life. Yeah, exactly. Keep going. This is good. Keep going. This is good.
Yeah, so keep the rank going. So price action is just price action. And sometimes there is no reason. It's what price action is billions of reasons put together. That's why TA works, because it's the average of all our psyches meshed together in a what's the word? In an image, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't even know what I'm ranting about here, Greeny, but basically I guess what I'm saying is that whale selling that Bitcoin is what people gravitated to be to give them a reason.
To give them a reason for this.
In fact, Eli, Eli, Cody,
look, I love you, bro, but come on, man. It's got nothing to fucking do with that guy. Okay. The reason we are seeing a correction is because healthy price action, okay, needs to have a correction. We went 66% on the biggest crypto asset in the world in the space of about 3 or 4 months. Bro, we need a correction. Okay. We need a correction. Similar to that, ETH went on a 2.5x. That's the second biggest asset in the world. Let's deep dive further. Why are we correcting? Okay. Well, rates, there was a bit like uncertain, like we didn't know what the circumstances were going to be. Okay. He came out. He said, yeah, look, we probably will have rates. Okay. I don't think people understand rates are actually a bearish thing initially. Okay. It takes time for rates to actually have an impact as global liquidity as well. Like as people have more money. Okay. That takes months and months after the rates actually occur. Second point to that, global liquidity is going down. Okay. That is a big thing. Okay. People like, this is, again, these are all different reasons, okay, that you can maybe start to actually, rather than a whale selling Bitcoin, these are all different reasons. We have seen a massive drop-off in the year-on-year growth in global money supply, okay? That's a huge reason that we have prices going sideways because there's no new money stepping in to buy, okay? So that's a massive reason, right? Look at this. We've slowed down. Supply peaked in, when was that? I think it was June, and we haven't seen anything done. We've actually seen it reverse slightly, okay? So these are things that you need to consider, okay? Okay, let's add another point that we look at as a macro person who needs to understand how to trade crypto. The dollar. Hey, the dollar has shown higher lows here, so it's changing its structure. The dollar dominance is actually bouncing from a critical level that it's held for the past 5 years, okay? And if it breaks out here, okay, and breaks up high, probably crypto goes down further. Okay. So these are all things that you need to consider. Okay. I mean, if we look as well, like gold and stuff is also consolidating. Okay. Let's look at the stocks. Okay. ES, what's ES doing? Yeah, it's still holding up very nicely. Okay. Very happy I bought that dip just quietly. But but basically, okay, it's holding up here. It's steady. It's not like it's raging on this huge pump. Yeah. So there's a lot at stake here, and there's more than just some random guy who crypto Twitter like to create engagement about. Okay, life in general, okay, is so much bigger than people ever perceive it to be. And it goes, as you just said, price action is the best indicator of anything because it reflects psychology, it reflects decisions, it reflects sentiment, narrative, news, everything. Right? It reflects everything, okay?
And it reflects the right now.
Correct.
The right now. So there's no what I mean by that is there's no guesswork. I don't need to look at this chart and go, wonder what people are thinking. I know what people are thinking. The timeline's good for that too.
The smart money is short. The smart money is short here. Okay, I'll give you guys an easy's tweeted this guy out recently as well. I'll give you a fantastic small account, okay, who is definitely worth. And I hope he sees this. He probably won't see this, but I mean he's just tweeted. But this guy, I followed him for, I don't even know, like 2 years, I'm going to say. This guy is so good. Okay.
So that's a crazy account name?
Yeah.
Oh, TJ on Sol. Okay. Yeah.
So this guy, I followed him for a long time. One of the best traders out there. Okay. And has no, like, just doesn't want the cloud, blah, blah, blah. He's trying to do better now, which is great. I love seeing that. But like this guy, very good. Like I have notifications on for him because it just gives me a different perspective of a chart that I might be seeing like this, or it gives me confidence. Okay. I'm short here for a reason. What is he short here? Yeah, he's already short here. So these are the sort of people, right, that you want to find on the timeline and curate your timeline, okay? Because they actually give you alpha every single day, okay?
Actual alpha though, right?
Actual alpha every single day. So there you go. I hope he sees this. Go tag him. Please go tag him and show that I support. So we've followed each other for probably a couple of years now. So fantastic follow. But like him, I follow easy because he's plugged into so many different communities. I got his notifications on. I got a bunch of notifications on for many people who I'm like, okay, if this person says this person says this, and this person says this, if there's a bit of confluence there and I already have my own bias, okay, it's probably going to play out that way because we're all smart enough in our own unique ways. And that's the beautiful part of trading. Everyone can trade in their own way. Okay, well, then that's probably going to be the consensus. And often we are probably aware of what the consensus trend is going to be before the masses. So let's try and position accordingly, or let's start to. There's a reason I was selling my S&P over the past couple of weeks, and people giving it shit for me on NASDAQ. Look at it now.
Down.
Look at it now. So
yeah, heavy as fuck.
These are sort of like you want to be following the right people. Okay, is the biggest advice. So and curate your timeline, Craig. I think that's like Twitter is a tool. It's a resource. Sure, there's a lot of engagement baiting out there. I like to engagement bait from time to time. I also like to put 99% of my posts out there for actual good purposes, education, try and help people understand things that took me 9 years or 7 years to execute, okay, across different cycles. So, yeah, that's just my little 2-cent rant as well. A few people asking about, well, one guy asking about SPX 6900. Honestly, bro, it looks pretty trash. It couldn't hold on to its high. It is now very much got macro bearishness. Like it's the same, like I could say the same thing about most charts here, okay? Momentum is pivoted to the downside on high time frames, hence why we're playing out downwards price action, because the momentum on the 3-day chart, that even the daily, but like the 3-day, the 5-day, the weekly, the monthly, all very overextended. Thus, we need consolidation either sideways or we need to correct, okay? So this is a bull flag in my opinion. So this is actually a bullish structure still, even depending how deep it does go. Let's go down 3-day. But like, if you have a look here, okay, I am interested. I am starting to get interested, but as I said to GTG this morning, it's still not in an area where I am confident in my trading plan and how it works for me to be like, I want to just buy this now. Like, I want to see strength at BTC, and you have time. Like, even if this dips to here and then goes like this and rallies here, it's that higher low there. I would much more confidently buy this higher low here, okay, on the 13th of September, then try and catch this random move on the 26th of August, right? This is how I like to think. And this is what I try to do, is educate people in GTG to think differently from, oh, I'm trying to knife catch the bottom. No, bro, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to catch the next low as the strength, okay, that this trend is reversed. That's the key. And you have time. This could take 2 weeks to play out here. Pengu's the same. As I said this morning, I said, like, okay, if it holds this level, sick. I still have until the 7th of September before I would likely see it could retest this resistance. Okay, so yeah, people think differently. So I like Pengu. I've been DCing into Hyperliquid and Link. I still really like these charts. Like, this is a very good chart.
Yeah, that's holding up pretty well, isn't it?
Holding up very well. It's holding up better than ETH and Solana Hyperliquid at the moment. No surprise that Link has like corrected from here. Like, this is a multi-year resistance, okay, from the high of 21. So it has rejected from here. But this is one that I become very interested sooner rather than later if we do see the $20 mark. I've been DCing and like I might be underwater slightly, but I know that I think this is a $50 probably trade potentially. We'll see. So yeah, I'm like, look, I'm happy with this entry here. If the market did pump from here, I'd made the right decision. If it dumps from here, so be it. I was DCing into here. Where's my validation? Probably if we start to lose that low, I might get a little bit cautious. If we start to lose all the way $10, which is a massive pullback, that's where I become very bearish. But hey, you can't, like, trading is probability based, it's sentiment based, it's narrative based, all these sorts of things. So yeah, I don't know. $100 a day in Pengu till second rate cut in November. Wow, that's a lot of Pengu. That's a lot of Pengu.
It is quite a lot. I think over time that'll probably bode well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Pengu. It's a fair bit per day, but good. I don't mind it. I don't mind that. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, not financial advice, but like, yeah, look, charts are just correcting him, and that was inevitable. I was short last week. I got stopped out, unfortunately, break even because of my trading plan. As soon as I'm in good profit, move your stop loss to break even, because if you, like, that's it. The trend could reverse because of, I know, Elon could go do something. Trump could go do something. The global liquidity just sees a massive increase. I don't know. They print a shit ton of dollars, or they cut whatever it is, right? Like, okay. So you need to have a trading plan that consistently works so that you can compound your money over time is essential. And your knowledge, compound your knowledge. I'm not saying I know everything. I learn shit every day from people inside GTG or people on the timeline. It's all about that. So yeah, that was a bit of a rant, but more important, just an educational spiel yet again, Craig. Did I see some news about XRP?
Oh, no, I haven't seen any. What's the news?
About the ETF.
Oh.
But it could just be a lot of nothing. XRP is like riddled with fake news.
Yeah.
Something about fast forwarding the ETF or something like that. But
well, isn't Solana's ETF supposed to drop soon as well, apparently? So
yeah, they've been teasing it a while with it having, yeah. Imagine that. Yeah, Solana ETF, hey? Any ETF other than Bitcoin's wild to me. I mean, ETH's got one, but yeah, I'm just like, fuck. Get the Pengu ETF going, man.
Yeah,
Fuck, pump my bags, man. Dude.
But no, big pullback on a lot of the biggest run-ups. If we look at If we look at the full range of Rect, it's starting to approach its 0.5 level as well. So these are tokens that you want to buy. You want to buy low, sell high. Okay. You don't want to buy high and sell low. Okay. So think about it. And should we pivot over to abstract, Craig?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, today was so heavy ETF news. Oh yeah, maybe there was a whole bunch of ETF news. Maybe it might just be refilings. You know how they do like refilings, or they make announcements like that, or they adjust the filing they've done. They must adjust it. So I don't know, man. Sometimes I think it's just news for the sake of news.
Yeah, I think you're right. Just to stay relevant.
So ignore me, guys. I don't think there's anything significant with XRP as much as I would like there to be, as much as the next person. Actually, I don't have any. I only have, my dad does. I've got XRP from my dad from years ago that I'm selling for him. So wouldn't mind seeing it pump for the old fella.
Sorry. I'm
You're
just replying to a DM. No, I agree. It's an interesting time. I think you can't argue. It's still like, we had Nick on the show 2 weeks ago, and he's still like, it's just so obvious. Like, and that guy's plugged in better than anybody that we've probably ever talked to.
Yeah.
So like,
it is obvious.
It's so obvious for us. And I think, unfortunately, that takes time.
It does.
Experience.
It takes time to trust.
Yeah.
And understand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, like, the whole market is nuking. So people saying that people are taking money off like abstract, the volume is at 10 mil. So it's actually, volume is up on the chain. Is that because sellers are selling, or like what's happening here? So I know, interesting. You mentioned TVL's back at 50. So that's what, like, that's 10 mil out of 50. So what's that, like 20% pullback on TVL? So look, my thesis hasn't changed. Craig, we've been there since pretty much day one. So if we're scared now, we're leaving. Like, nah, bro.
Yeah, no, the thesis hasn't changed. For me, I still think abstract's going to be an absolute cook, regardless of the coins that are on there. I think abstract Q4 is going to be humongous. I still think this is a great opportunity. I think for people that perhaps weren't on abstract and are looking for the next airdrop / claim to farm, if you want to call it farm, probably not a bad time to DCA into some of the meme coins and earn some pretty cheap XP, man. Like, that's what I'd be doing. If I wasn't here, I'd be entering quite soon, especially with this much blood. You could earn XP at a pretty discounted rate. And who knows, Q4, Luca might come through the goods, guys. And you might still have a good 2, 3, 4 months, 5 months to build up enough XP to get a 10 grand airdrop, man. Who knows, 20 grand, 30 grand. I don't know what it'll be, but I'd be looking seriously at abstract. I don't know if there are any other great opportunities, not free money, but yeah. What do you think? Is there still time, Greeny?
Absolutely.
If you were in abstract, would you come?
Yeah, hell yeah, I would. Man, there's so much opportunity. Like, you got to remember, like, it's still, as I said, it's only at 10 milli volume. And also, as you just said, they have a historical Q4 for Pengu and Pudgy and all that is very, very bullish, okay, over the history. So for me, I'm like, yeah, I like that. I like exposure on abstract, and I think fading them into Q4 this year is still a dumb decision.
I think I can just imagine in Q4, into Q4, when it drops and Luca has just announcement after announcement after announcement about abstract and Pudgy and everything like that, and people, this is not financial advice, but I can imagine people sitting back going, damn, that was obvious. Like, it was so obvious it was going to be a cook.
Well, it's like, particularly, Craig, like when it actually gets announced that TG has a date, the amount of people that come over then is crazy.
So look, maybe we're wrong. Maybe that won't happen. But it's just the way crypto's an interesting one. It's like crypto waits for announcements and then they plow in. So to get the real juicy gains, you kind of got to get there before the announcements of the announcements of the announcements. So I think a great opportunity. People talked about earlier in the stream about being positive. One of the positives I can say at the moment, other than buying more Bitcoin, is abstract. For me now, personally, I think the opportunities are fantastic. I think it's undervalued now. I think the problem was all those memes went on an insane run. And so for new people wanting to get in, it was quite tricky to enter. Now I think there's an opportunity if you've got the balls, and again, not financial advice, not just about having the balls, but because it is hard to click buy now, isn't it? Like buying things now doesn't feel as certain as it did probably a month ago. And I'm going to say people who bought God at, what did it go to? What did God go to on Abstract? It went to
8.5. Yeah, I think it was.
It probably felt better for them buying it at 8.5 than it does at 6.5.
Or 5.6, mate.
Yeah, which is strange, isn't it? It's strange that you feel better buying at 20% higher.
Yeah.
But it's just, and I'm the same. I'm not immune to this. So when I say this stuff, guys, I say it because I feel it, not because I'm like immune to it. I have to self-talk every day. You know, maybe not every day, but on days like this, I've got to go, right, motherfucker.
Literally, I saw it break this morning, and I was like, you know what? Rather than selling a good one, I'm going to go sell the shit that's like worth $500 or $1,000. I'm just going to keep this. I'm going to keep this. So
yeah, I think God and Retzba, not financial advice. I think they're good buys. Someone's asking, Abstract going to be on base?
No, bro. No. I don't know what the hell.
No, Abstract will be its own chain. Dorado, isn't El Dorado in GTG?
I don't know if Eldorado's in GTG. There's so many Badogos. I get confused about some Badogos and some not Badogos. So
yeah, same. No, it won't be on Abstract. It's Abstract. It'll be its own chain, bro. It'll be its own chain.
Correct. It's its own EVM. It's its own layer 2. So
yeah, so
competitive base. It front run bases announcements pretty much, like in terms of trying to be a portal of gaming and stuff. So I agree. Eli sent me a tweet that like it's just drama based on Abstract. I'm not going to put it on stream, but like I'm trying to avoid. I personally like to take the higher leg, and if there's a lot of drama or if you worry about that, I personally like that's a sign that they're bag holding, they've made mistakes, blah 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 blah. So I don't know.
Say, Greeny, anyone who causes drama on the timeline or who focuses on drama isn't very good at trading.
Exactly.
Because a good trader, the best traders I know, don't give a fuck about other humans, man.
Yeah.
Do not care about feelings.
Exactly, bro.
I have none. They're dead inside. There's like YouTube, actually, he's got a good name. What's a dead inside? That stock trader.
Oh, really? Yeah, I've never seen him.
That's a great name. He's a crack up. He lost hundreds of thousands on stream. It's so good. Not that he lost it, but the emotions. Jesus. But yeah, I don't even know what I was talking about, Greeny. Save me. Where was I in my range? My next range.
Also, an exchange I was previously like trading on and stuff. I've also seen like my other contact from another exchange sent me like screenshots of this as well. So it's just interesting times. I think it's just interesting times, and people are like, just be careful out there. Is like, okay, if someone's crashing out on the timeline, or if someone's trying to like call out other people, generally they have no fucking idea what they're doing, and they're using other people, myself included, for clout. Okay, and if they tag me in a thing, I've got them hook, line, sinker, and I know that I am already not referring to them because I'm a bigger man, but more to the point, they're so insecure that they still are trying to like get a little bit, like they want clout. I'm like, bro, grow your own account, grow your own portfolio. Okay. Be a good guy. That's when good karma comes back. Literally all those sorts of things. So yeah, look, I'm avoiding drama personally. I'll tweet when I want to tweet about something that probably needs to be heard from a general consensus point of view, but I'm not just going to put out like shit every day to like, I don't want to be stuck in drama. I got plenty of other shit I'm doing daily. I don't need to be worried about other people's decisions and behavior, you know?
Yeah, I've already got a kid. I don't need another crying. I don't need another crying.
Yeah, mate. I mean, exactly right. Like you.
What's that? Yeah. And well, actually, I won't say that. There's another joke, but maybe I won't use that one at the moment.
Yeah.
That's a bit rude. Moonbirds, Greeny, quickly, talk to me about football.fun. What the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah, look, that popped off. I don't know if Cappy's still in the chat, but he was pretty big on that in GTG. And I saw it at like, yeah, look, I saw people last week before it was even at 20 mil, I think, talk about football.fun. I kind of agree. Beanie put out a post about like the licensing of it, but apparently the licensing is actually okay. So let me just find it, guys. Hold on. In terms of like using players' actual names, like if you like, I don't think you realize like Cristiano Ronaldo is probably the most important name in the world. Like, and if you associate something with that, like, you probably better be legally backed. Otherwise, you could absolutely get shit on. Also seen a few people discuss the fees. They have 5% fees on the platform, but saw a video, shout out to Farouk and Tyler, I think, was on the show, interviewing the guy who created this. I think his name's Adam, created football.fun. But he said, look, unlike DeFi protocols or things with tight spreads, the reason we have a 5% fee is because we take the profit from the fee. 95% of the transaction goes into the liquidity pool of the player, right? And they don't take fees off the liquidity pool. So, guys, do your own research. Okay, this platform is very different to trading tokens on chain, where the slippage is different based on liquidity, based on like volatility of the asset. Okay, so a 5% fee is very fair for the team if they don't get fees from anything else, right? So do a bit of research. Good insight from again, shout out to FOMO Hour for those guys. But yeah, I don't know. This platform looks good. I don't know, how do I see? I haven't actually, like, look, I already do fantasy Premier League. I was away from, like, I was away all weekend in a way. So for me, I was not really. Is he gonna let me play? Let's see. I personally wasn't too keen to jump on and try and bridge, and it's on base, I'm pretty sure. Is it gonna let me? No, I have to register. No, okay. I can't log in. Can anybody tell me what the current market cap is? Because I think you can only do that once you're logged in.
Is it like NBA Top Shots with moments?
No. It's actual player value. But I again, this is cool. I like sport integration of stuff because I'm a huge sport fanatic. So I'm kind of like, well, how do they determine? It's kind of like, what do you call it? Like friend tech and stuff, where it's like the price of it is based on obviously buyers and sellers, supply and demand, as everything is, but it's also performance based. So you get more points on the ecosystem. I would assume maybe there's a token then. I don't know. Again, I'm speculating here. Maybe someone who's watching has a little bit more information. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's cool to see something else come out and do this. I do worry, like, about the licensing is my query as well. Like will it get shut down, or like will it not? Like those are the sorts of things. So I don't know. Let's see if I can find Beanie's tweet.
What did Beanie say about it? He rates it.
No, he questioned the
legalities.
Yeah. Oh, he literally, he stole my tweet. I put this out last week. Dirty dog. I stole it from somewhere else. Okay, it must be more recent than this. Or maybe it wasn't more recent, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Has anyone actually looked into the laws? So I talked to this. So Pons came in. I talked to this team before launch for Zeet. Looks like as long as they don't show the soccer team, they were able to license the players' names correctly. You mean they have a licensing agreement? No. I think that would be mentioned if they have one. No, meaning using names and likeness of jerseys is okay. Might be a loophole that is closed, but is one that's open out. It's not a loophole. You should ask Players Association. If it was real loophole, you'd see exploited a lot more. Okay. It gave me an answer that made sense at the time. Sounds like an online casino looking for investors that recently told me they are licensed in Costa Rica, but Costa Rica doesn't have a gaming license. I told them. Turns out they were sold another type of license and got scammed. Apologized to me later after. Oh. Yeah. Oh, no, here we go. Yeah, so Adam is the guy. That's his name. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
We have data from official partners and do not use likeness or logos. Simple version, look at any gaming or fantasy site like DK. They have no license, but still run a fantasy game. Very well established.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with this point. Dude,
right. Cristiano Ronaldo.
You can't do that. You cannot do that. Like, if I, like, that's
why, like, the Prince changed his name to symbol and stuff. Names are very legally.
Michael Jordan, you can't use his name. Like, it's copyright. Like, it is.
No, yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, fuck, I don't know.
It's just an interesting one. It's a very interesting one where it's like, I mean, it's again, these are things that you should do before you use a platform. If you can make money on the platform, good on you. But just be aware of everything that can be existed on this platform. On this platform.
Yeah, shucks. That just sounds like a nightmare waiting to happen there.
Yeah. Anyway, we go. Someone's redirecting us back to abstract meme coins.
Sorry, yeah, back to abstract, guys. Sorry, I just saw my Moonbirds earn some free packs. I want to know if I'm rich or not.
Oh, wait. Actually, okay, no, we didn't even talk about that. So what?
Moonbirds. The Moonbird announcement for today was fuck. I just went off it.
Hold on, I'm on the account. Hold on.
Yeah, you get XP, 2,000 XP.
Oh, whoa, 2,000 on OpenSea.
No, sorry, on the football.fun platform.
Oh, if you go with and partner with, yeah, okay.
3K rep points and a pro pack.
Wait, where's this? Here, this one? Yeah, pro pack. Oh yeah, 2K rep points. Okay, so that's probably goes towards a token airdrop or something as well. So yeah, I mean, again, cool. I mean, if you own a Moonbird, if you own an Oddity and a Mythic as well, yep. There you go. Starting this Wednesday, you will be able to qualify. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Anybody in the ecosystem is getting rewarded with this. That again, how can you fade Spencer? No one else is doing this shit.
It's pretty good, man. Like, even though you and I were just like, oh, it looks a bit sketchy, like not sketchy, it's just like unknown, right? I'm just saying that I'd be nervous to put 100 grand on there and let it sit, put it that way, in case the platform fucking got shut down legally.
Dude, NFTs might have bottomed here, Craig. Moonbird's already up to 2.9 after being at 2.7. Little Pudgies went down to 1.15. But I like, and we're gonna come to abstract meme coins. Don't worry, guys. Okay. But I feel like some of these are good entries right now. Like, again, I don't know. Like, I've already got position, so it's not like I'm looking for it. But if I wasn't, this is a much better time than aping in when they're at all-time highs.
Definitely, it won't feel as good, but it will possibly feel real good in 6 months. I sort of wonder, this pullback from Bitcoin, we spoke I think last week or the week before, and I mentioned that, maybe you and I both mentioned smaller pullbacks, sort of around the 20% mark, and it's sort of hitting around that now, isn't it? Like, if Bitcoin went all-time high, 123, 10%, what's that? 12, 24, down 24. Now
12%, yeah.
Yeah, we've got a bit lower to go, maybe.
Yeah, so like 20% is 100K.
Yeah. I reckon we might see it, but yeah, let's wait and see. I will, Greeny, if we hit 100K, will you back the truck up?
I'll be DCing and I'll maybe buy some more,
Yeah. I might get a bit irresponsible at 100K, I reckon.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Shout out to Kix, who literally sold the top of Pudgy Penguins before the day he came on our show. And he commented on my post about the guy who wanted to be paid to come on the stream. And he's like, I'm still waiting for my 50K. And I said, bro, your Pudgy Penguin trade paid for that. So
yeah. I'll send you a cheeseburger or something if you come on the show. No, that's just stupid, charging people to come on the show. Like,
who do you fucking think you are, bro? Like, this guy, and I told Craig who he is. He's a nobody. I thought it'd be cool to have someone who's like plugged in right now, right? In a different way again.
Yeah.
But it just was like, nah, bro, I can't do it unless I'm paid. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Come on.
I don't know if I was going to say I don't know if I'd pay anyone to talk to them, but no, I'd tell a lie. There's certain people I'd pay.
It would be, I'd like someone
I'm talking Donald Trump. I'm talking
or like CZ or someone like that. Like, I would generally be happy to pay. Correct. I would pay someone to come on a show at that tier. Yeah,
because I'll learn shitloads when they open their mouth. No matter what they say, what they order for breakfast, I'll probably learn something. But from other retards like you and me, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. And I also just think this space is pretty cool. One of the cool things about this crypto space is the ability to talk to founders and to talk to builders quite openly and honestly, and to give the viewers really cool shit to listen to. And someone who says to me, no, you've got to pay me so the viewers can listen to me. It's like, well, hold up, man. I'll give you an audience. Like, it's marketing for you as much as me. In fact, maybe more for you.
And then the best part, the unfollow, was just like, oh, bro, you're not going to make it, man. Like, people, like, you're such a grifter. Like, that sort of shit. What's your opinion on naming and shaming, like, officially? I keep it broad usually, but naming and shaming, like, is that worth a name and shame?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's not. That's what I mean. I say I avoid the drama. I'll keep it vague. But it's more like education around, hey, someone on the timeline might appear to be very cool, very up to date, but they're a wanker behind the scenes in DMs. Okay, so these are the sorts of things. Anyways, Red Spot pulling back to this 382. Very nice here. Very nice. Again, I own quite a lot of this. I bought a little bit the other day at about 5 mil, I think. So maybe I'll start to DCA a little bit lower as well. We'll keep an eye on it as well. But same again, like if it loses this structure here, then it's going to correct deeper. It's going to correct deeper. And guys, if you can't weather the pain, if you can sit in a trade and be happy because it's going up, but you can't understand the volatility that it has to go down, down, down to go up, then you probably shouldn't be in crypto. This is probably the consensus, really. But yeah, I don't mind this. Really nice pullback so far. Newt had a big breakout. As pull back a little bit, setting a high low here, maybe for the third time, which would be nice to see, but not much interest. See, this is the issue with the breakout trade, okay? Not much interest at all here. No displacement of volume. And the biggest candle here after the breakout was what? A red candle. So that means there's a lot of a lot of sellers stepping in at this point in time. So for me, yeah, I mean, I'm still in. I still hold a bit of this. I'm still in profit from about 5.5, I think. But I don't know. It's just a hodl. It's a hodl time. Everyone's super loud and proud when their bags are up. Like, I'm down $40,000 on abstract over the past 3 or 4 weeks. Okay, so it's a bit unrealized because I haven't I've sold profit, all these sorts of things. But yeah, anyways, yeah, it's just funny, Craig. It's funny. Like, weather it, guys. You have to weather it. If you want to make big gains, you want to make these big gains, okay? Which I usually don't promise, and I'm not promising anything here. Then you have to learn to experience the volatility. Craig, we bought Solana at $17. We bought Radium at 20 cents. The volatility was crazy in the middle of the bear market, guys. Okay, so you need to understand that it takes time. It takes time. So yeah, I don't know. Are you interested in anything? Are you buying any abstract memes? Or are you happy with your exposure? And we'll just keep an eye on what's happening.
I'm pretty interested in RETSPA at those levels. Yeah, RETSPA I'm interested in. God, I'm interested in. Actually, this level on God's probably quite good. Yeah, RETSPA, God, Guna as well. I don't have a big enough bag of Guna, so I probably wouldn't mind loading up a bit of Guna. Probably those 3 are probably my stronger bets. Will we? Colin's asking, will we wait on the golden pocket? Yeah, this is probably one of the times you can wait for the golden pocket.
Or you just start DCAing smaller.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to wait to go that low. I'll probably start buying now. Mainly because I think I'm sort of following Bitcoin's lead, and I think we could see lower on everything, including Bitcoin, but I think the bottom's not far off. But still, it's 10% for Bitcoin, so 10% on Bitcoin could mean 30% on God.
Exactly. Yeah. Look, to be honest, this is a worrying. Like, it's not a worry, but it's breaking down here. It's correcting after going crazy, right? Like, so naturally, it's like, okay, well, how far do we go? Who knows? Like, no one knows. So there you go. There's support line broken as well. So
I think that's a longer wait, God, for me versus RETSPA chart.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, RETSPA's already corrected. Whereas God had that fake out. God had the fake out. This is correcting. So I don't know. I mean, I already have a lot in there. I'm kind of not tempted to buy more, even though my average entry, you know what? Let's actually check. Let's see how, am I in profit still on these? I would hopefully assume so, but let's work it out. Dex Greeny can be a bit of a lie, but yeah, I still have unrealized $11,000 of profit on RETSPA. Yeah, even though, look at this, I was buying a lot up here, and I'll probably buy more. I probably will buy more if it goes deeper. So let's look at God. Hey guys, this is a transparency that most people don't even give you. Okay, I am 23K unrealized, I think, on God.
I sold $98.
Yeah, see, yeah. So I sold $98.
Nothing on stream again, Greeny.
Yeah. Apparently, I dump on stream, guys. I dump on stream. Here's the proof: $98. Wait, there we go. I've bought $16,000 and I took $98.
Yeah, dude, you're crazy, dude. You're crazy.
You laughs. You absolute laughs. Anyone dude, it's just funny. It's just funny.
I think, yeah, like I was saying, good opportunity. I think I'm the same as you. I think God, perhaps I'd wait. RETSPA, I'm actually, I'll nibble today on that. I'm happy. Put it this way. I wanted more RETSPA a week ago, and just because the price is down hasn't changed the fact that I want more RETSPA.
That's the thesis, right?
That's the way you've got to kind of think. So you've got to address your thesis and go, do I still think the same thing I thought when the price is pumping? Other than emotions, do I still think the same? Yes, I do. Do I still?
Correct. It stings,
guys. It still stings, guys. Don't worry. I'm still stinging. I don't like to see this either. I'm down too. So, yeah.
What about Abster? Are you interested, or are you greedy for lower?
Abster, I haven't looked at the chart for a while. I don't have any either. I'm going to say no, only because I don't want to have too many meme coins on Abstract. But that looks decent there.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. If it breaks below, then
give me 22 to 18, and I'll probably buy some.
Maybe. I mean, it's not a bad shout, dude. It's a strong.
Do you remember I told everyone this is a bearish setup last week on stream, Craig? I said, if you have higher highs and higher lows, that is a bearish wedge forming at a top. Correction is inevitable. And sure enough, it has corrected. So
give us a hint. Someone was asking, Craig, thought on ordinal Unity drop coming.
We'll talk about ordinals. I saw the comment. We're going to talk about ordinals as well. Bitcoin now.
It looks right.
Well, deviation above this now, is it going to close reject from here as well, which is your previous sort of liquidity mark as well? So, I mean, it's still holding out very well. One of the stronger charts on Abstract during this time. I think the issue with Abstract is that there's still a lack of liquidity. So people rotate rather than understanding that, like, they rotate and generally probably lose money on a trend that is ridiculous and probably won't run it back. And then they'll probably fumble in higher to some of these main ones that will run it back in weeks or months to come, right? So the issue with Abstract is still liquidity. It's just not enough money being on the platform, not enough buyers, all these sorts of things. So naturally, for them, it's like, okay, well, I need to take my money out of this because I want to buy this. And then slippage gets you then so there's a lot of things you need to consider at this point in time. Oh, dude, they finally updated the DEX. They give you the price and the market. Oh, DEX screener. I've been waiting for that update for years. So that's good.
What are they doing, Greeny?
They finally have the price in US as well as the market cap. Because I have normie mates, right? I have normie mates that come in and say, hey, I bought this at this price. I'm like, bro, I don't know price. Tell me market cap. Like, I deal in market caps, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, true. Good point. Yeah,
so it has both. It finally has both. So unless I'm an idiot and it's always had that, I swear it hasn't. So maybe that's the one that
I don't even know.
But dude, S&P struggling.
It is, man. That's looked heavy for a while, and I regret not rotating out when you did. But now I'm like, I'm not going to rotate out now because I'm like, I hope the damage is done. And I think what you just touched on before, I don't want to rotate from a bottomed out. Don't you dare draw that, Greeny. It's straight up from there. I don't want to rotate.
Give me this, and I'm back in.
Just to expand on what Greeny said before, I don't want to rotate on a bottomed out chart like S&P, put it into, say, something like big, and then big pulls back fucking 80%, and then I lose again, and then this fucking sends, and then I rotate from big to this, and then this, and that's what you were kind of saying before. Yeah. And I think one of the downsides with Abstract, other than the lack of liquidity, is probably the immaturity of the traders there.
Correct. Yeah, fair play. That's probably a good point that we haven't even discussed. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just a different kind of person over there early, and not saying they're bad traders. They like every other trader. You could say the same thing for Solana and Ethereum, to be honest. But people get scared, they rotate, and they get wrecked. And this is why charts do what they do. But that's also why we get the pumps we get and all that. So that's all fine. But yeah, I think because Abstract, so there's not lots of big traders on there, which is kind of the good thing.
Yeah.
But just be careful rotating out on bottoms into charts that aren't bottomed, and then they bottom, and then you lose another fucking 50%, and it just ends up like getting quite depressing. So S&P I should have cut when Greeny cut, but then the reason why I didn't, my reasoning behind it was I wanted the XP. The team was working, and I didn't see Bitcoin. I couldn't, if I knew Bitcoin was going to dump, I would have exited everything though. So and then I would have bought now. So I'm going to ride this trade now. So I'm going to ride this and pray to God that looks bad though. And pray to God this bounces sooner rather than later, rather than rotate, because I should have stabled. Basically, I should have stabled when this broke below the 382. Probably.
Yeah, because that was the level for me. This range up here, we spoke about it. When was this? Like a week ago. Literally a week ago, I said, okay, if it loses that, and doesn't break from there, like that. So that was a big. and like volumes died down, right? So
yeah,
attention is hard to maintain. It's very hard to maintain.
get
That's
working, team. Get fucking working, motherfuckers.
um,
I held my bag, so don't fuck me.
okay. People said that it's always had price on there. I'm just an idiot. I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm still recovering, guys. I'm still recovering. So
I don't even know, bro. I couldn't even.
I genuinely thought it didn't, but maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe I'm just an idiot. So that's fine.
Don't go here, man. Jesus, this is going.
So Craig, what is happening to these things that I bought over there?
I don't know, man. Maybe we should have got into Adderalls. What do you even say, Greeny? Low volume, low liquidity.
I think my no volume is the big one for me. Like Node Monkeys is pretty much at my entry, I'd say, maybe slightly below now. BTC Puppets is now below my entry by about 0.01-ish. So how much is 0.01 BTC? That's probably quite a lot. Times $110,000 is what? $10,000? No, wait. Yeah, $1,000. Yeah, it's quite a lot, eh? Yeah, I don't know. These are struggling, great. Ordinals are struggling, man.
Yeah.
They've had 30 BTC volume in the past month. So 30 times 110K is what? Is that a lot?
3 mil? 3.3
Only 3.3 mil.
Yeah, it's low. Very low.
In the past 30 days. And that's the top one. So across these guys, it's 5 mil in the past 30 days. Oh, I know we've spoken about this, but like Clemente owns some, other people do too. Like, do ordinals see love again? Generally, I know you still hold, so it is biased, but talk to us. Do you generally think ordinals see something?
Yeah, I think they'll outperform Ethereum-based assets.
Wow.
No, I'm lying.
Yeah, I was like, hold on a minute. That's a bold take.
Look, man, I think these will have green times. But like I said earlier in the stream, what worries me is the runway left, or the landing script that's left is maybe not big. I'm still holding. I'm underwater. I bought my puppets for 0.1, so I'm down fucking 65%. I think these will pump again. I'm annoyed that I haven't got to exit out of some of them. I'm not going to exit here. I think it'll go higher than it will lower over time. Yeah, but it comes down to your particular bags, doesn't it, to make that decision whether you should exit here or not. Again, the same advice I gave for S&P, I'd probably give here. I think Bitcoin's 10% off its possible low. So if that is the case and you sell here, I think you're selling
the bottom
to the bottom, bro.
Okay.
But fuck, I could be wrong, man. Don't base your finances on my calls. I'm down 65%, so what would I know? But admittedly, I bought my buy though was when Bitcoin was 70K. So I'm down 65%, but Bitcoin's up 30%. So I'm USD down, not as bad as I thought, but anyway, bad trade. I've held it for a year and I'm underwater, so that's
here's evidence of us making bad trades. Hey, like we're out here telling you guys we lose money. Okay, like it's no one wins. No one wins. Hey, but I haven't lost money till I sell. So.
But we are also going through all the prices when the market is fucked. So there's not going to be a lot of good news stories from my portfolio at the moment. Shucks, it's not good, is it? It's not good seeing that.
Yeah.
Do I buy another puppet?
I don't know.
I could hardly say that with a straight face.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I need to DCA in and have some balls. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to go abstract. That's where I'm putting my money. Bitcoin and abstract. I'm keeping to the thesis, and then I agree. They'll pump after ETH NFTs get the bid. I do agree. I think ordinals will pump. I think their pumps will be fast but short-lived.
Yeah.
So I think you'll need to set your sales. I think I just worry there'll be significant sell pressure.
Yeah.
So that's probably the worry. 480. Oh, you're on the monthly, are you? Yeah. I was like, fuck, it's a lot of sales. Yeah, not good viewing today, Greeny. If you're comparing your port from a couple of months ago,
look, it is what it is. But hey, you can't. Things don't go up only. Things don't go up only, guys. We keep it real here.
They don't. They don't just go up only. And this is not one of the streams where I get to celebrate being a genius.
No. We'll be back soon with that.
This is the stream that I hopefully get to reflect back on and go, remember how I said I was going to buy Red Spin? I did. Yeah, I'm fucking smart. This is the bookmark this moment stream, probably. Everyone loves NFTs. Ask anyone as you've, yeah. Look, I agree. I think you're not going to see ordinals pump if Bitcoin's pulling back like this. You're not going to see anything pump really if Bitcoin's pulling back like this. Yeah. Good time to buy. I don't think a good time to sell. Bitcoin halving in 5 days, apparently.
Oh, really? Okay, interesting.
Are you interested in the Bitcoin ecosystem, Greeny? Miners and,
not at these levels. Not at these levels.
Yeah.
Not at these levels.
Do you know who's just shout out? You know who's a good follow just for comedy is Showman Mori.
Don't think I followed him.
What are they called? The Moris or whatever? Those fucking, what's that NFT collection called?
Oh, the Moris. Yeah.
Oh, he's so good.
Throwback. That is a throwback.
If there's one guy on the timeline who's still bringing comedy when Bitcoin's pulling back, it's what's his name? Showman Mori. Dude, you're a fucking funny dude, and his faces are fucking funny. So a quick shout out to the big fella there. I appreciate people when the timeline sucks. I just like people that turn up, and you can just tell certain people in this space for the right reasons. I think you and me are some of them, whereby you'll still go in the timeline and have fun and not be all fucking sad sack with the tissues out. So nice to see Maury Showman having a good time. So yeah, man, ordinals suck. NFTs suck at the moment. I'm down 20K, not down. My Pudgy Penguin's down $20,000 US, Greeny.
That's Kicks on the top.
Yeah, the red chart.
Did they hit 100K Australian? Let's have a look. Yeah, they did. They hit 100K Australian.
Fuck, imagine if we look back going, if only I'd sold there, man.
But how much? Hold on now. Entry, mine was 23, wasn't it, I think?
Lower, bro. Mine is 21.5. You were lower, I think.
Was that lower? Yeah, so it was about a 3x for me when it hit, when it was 65 grand US. So. But I'm not selling it. Like it's my PFP. It's abstract. I'm
stuck now, Luca. I'm fucking stuck with this thing.
Markets pull back. I think that's probably a good show. Craig, we've covered a lot. We've talked about it all. We made up for yesterday's pathetic effort by myself. I do apologize, guys. I was unwell.
Greeny was a bit under the weather. Look, like I said, it's one of those streams where it's bloody, it's yuck. Numbers drop down, viewers tend to drop down. I don't know what our viewers are.
I got pretty decent standard on YouTube, and I can't see Twitter. So hold on, let me go to Twitter. 6,400, 1.1. Yeah, no, standard. Like it's slightly down, maybe. Slightly down.
Always an interesting metric to watch.
Yeah, honestly, the social metric of videos and stuff,
tells me a lot. Look, the viewers only being slightly down, hitting neutral on the fear and greed. I'd like to see, I saw Jason Pizzino put out a post. He said he'd like to see a bit more fear. I would too. I'd like to see fear get tapped. And if we're just in neutral, it does make me wonder whether we're going to see 99, 100. But I also don't want to sound like one of those bear posters either. And I know you can get into that mindset where you get really defensive with your money.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be careful not to. I think being defensive is good things at top of bull runs. You've got to protect your capital, but you also don't want to be so stuck in the mud and defensive that you don't have a crack.
Yeah,
which is important for me. So hopefully I haven't sounded too bearish this stream. I'm not bearish.
I am bearish. So
well, there we go. I'm macro bullish. I'm micro bearish. Fuck it. Give me 99 Bitcoin. I'm going to call it. Just give me 99 and get it done. Pull the Band-Aid. I want to buy there. So I will throw a fair amount of my stables at 99. And then pray to the TA gods, Greeny. And
very much so. I think before we end the show, guys, just a quick reminder, we have a big announcement coming in the next day or two. Go follow us. Go follow us on, big one. That'll be ongoing for a while. So go follow us, GC Crypto TV over on X. It's generally the place you can go for all our clips, all our streams, any announcements that we have. Okay, all these sorts of things. So
Greeny, if someone can do a deep dive and find out who our partner is, I'll give them. I'll give them $100.
Okay, there you go, Craig's money. I mean,
so you've got 24 hours. You've got 24 hours to figure out who it is. If you dig around, you'll probably find it because it's graphically already available, just not on our platform. But if you got 24 hours, we can find out who our next partner is. I'll give you $100.
Yeah. So go follow us, guys, if you're watching. And let me put it in the stream. Okay. That's literally where you guys can follow all of our alpha. We're live every day, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, or 7 p.m. over in the eastern part of the world of OKX as well. OKX, no, it's not OKX. They're already partnered with us, Legend. They already partnered with us.
1100. Look at our followers, Greeny. 1121.
Yeah, mate, we're doing good. We're doing good. We got it. 10K next. 10K next. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, baby, that's good. Good growth, guys. Thank you, everyone, for following us there. You guys are legends. It's always tough to start a new account and drive traffic there, isn't it? Especially when your personal account's quite large. It's kind of weird doing it, but appreciate the support, guys. I know it can be a bit of a drag following 17 different accounts, but luckily it's not 17. It's just Greeny, myself, and GC Crypto, which is obviously where you can catch all our replays. Yada yada yada. But unless you've got anything great, Greeny, to buy or show,
let's wrap up. Let's wrap.
I'll give the user a shout out. Oh, got it on the screen. He's a good ringmaster, isn't he? Shout out again, OKX, top right there, channel partners, OKX Australia. Big shout out to you guys. First official partners of GC Crypto. So once again, thanks for supporting us, trusting us, and being value partners of us. Once again, if you are looking to trade spot, definitely give them a shout. As I mentioned, I'm going to be using them to try and cop a few low bids on Bitcoin. So probably not a bad time to set that up. They are giving away $75 of crypto, so go and give them a look. Links down below, links in the stream, $75 when you sign up. Never been hacked. Hopefully I don't jinx them, but they are nice and secure, so that's very important for Greeny and I. And last but not least, thank you to all our viewers for popping in today in a day that's red. Not the nicest day to come and listen to people talk about crypto. So thanks for pulling up. We'll be back tomorrow with Eli. Tomorrow's XP day. So that's a positive. Hopefully we clean up on XP, Greeny. Hopefully, even though the prices are eating shit.
Maybe we will, Craig, because we still have all our money on the platform. Other people.
Now that everyone's apparently bridging off, according to Eli.
Give me 300K.
Look, good stream, Greeny. Actually, I think a lot of valuable stuff on there. But to the viewers, shout out to you guys. You guys turn up every day. Shout out Rizuka, big shout out to Rizuka, who's turned up to our stream when I was on one follower. So big shout out to you, Colin, everyone who's on Abstract. We've got Corgi there. Shout out to all you guys on the platform. And should have a few more guests we can announce soon, Greeny. That was a long outro I just did. A few more guests coming up. Just trying to nail some dates. I haven't been able to announce anything yet.
No, I mean, we could probably say we got Zeneca next Monday, so that'll be a banger. Cool. Yep, good friend of ours in the space. So he's jumping on next Monday. We do have a few other people that we're talking to as well. So
should be
good times. Good times, guys. Great, Craig. Thanks for the wrap. Thanks, chat. Thanks for the tips if you tipped. We can't see it, unfortunately. On
Papa.
But come on, bro. Make your bags work for you. They're my bags too. My bags too. All right. As always, we'll see you tomorrow, guys. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard or 9 a.m. here in Australia. Thanks for tuning with us. Have a good day. Have a good day.
See you guys.